Can both Kroger and Costco cope with this level of demand for the foreseeable future?
Yeah, I think they can. So I was actually at Costco the past few days, and compared to the weekend, they actually had better in stock. So bottled water is back, some of the toilet paper. So I think Costco is handling their supply chain demands well. And then for Kroger, I would say the same thing. You know, as you give these companies time, they are able to restock their shelves. So I would expect the out of stocks to continue to improve in coming days.
So I guess the question goes back to kind of the long-term benefit that these stocks might see. It's understandable there'd be kind of a one-time re-rating as people say, you know what, and by the way, they have some backing by Berkshire now, Kroger does, so, and Costco's been one of the better performers. But is there a structural change in the value of these businesses because of coronavirus?
Yeah, I would say there isn't a structural change. It is more of a temporary benefit. But what I think you've seen the last couple of days is investors are seeking more safety. And I would say both Kroger and Costco are more beneficiaries of that flight to safety. And if you think of earnings for both chains, if you start to see people staying home at more, especially a chain like Kroger, they would benefit from more in-home consumption, and restaurants would get hurt in that type of scenario.
Hey, Rupesh, it's Tim, and I think you may have partially answered the question because you talked about how maybe it's just a safety trade here. But if you think about Costco and Walmart and even Target to a lesser extent, these are stocks that have re-rated massively over the last 12 to 18 months. And again, there was a little bit more of an earnings defensive play to them. But Kroger today, announced, excellent gross margins, and today's numbers had nothing to do with coronavirus. So talk about that. Is there a reason why these companies actually should be trading near the top of a range, independent of the coronavirus?
Yeah, so coronavirus, you're absolutely right. I mean, it didn't really have much of an impact on Kroger's report. They did indicate in February their trends improved modestly. And I think coronavirus will have a bigger impact for Kroger in March and going forward. And then for Costco, same thing. I mean, their report that they're going to report tonight, it's not going to have any benefits from coronavirus. But then their February sales report, which they also report, I think you will see a significant improvement in their comps for the month of February.
Are whatever gains we're seeing in these stocks, Rupesh, sustainable as we look at the Dow now down 1,000 points again?
I think these names you'll see continued outperformance, but I would argue, as you look out 12 to 18 months, these coronavirus-related gains would start to dissipate. As we look at what's happening right now, you're going to see a temporary benefit for maybe a few weeks, and then, as you look forward, you may actually start to see a give back. As if you're stocking up on toilet paper right now, you're probably not going to go back to the store and buy more toilet paper in the next couple of weeks. So I think it is definitely pulling forward demand.
What other retailers are in the category of ones that might benefit from what's going on right now?
Yeah, so in my coverage, I would say BJ's Wholesale Club, which also reported this morning, they would be a beneficiary. Sprouts Farmers Market as well. And then in the dollar store channel, a company like Dollar General, which is essentially a grocer, more than 75% of their business is in the grocery category. They could also see a nice lift related to the coronavirus panic buying.
Mm-hmm.